We spent some time in the car. We spent some time sleeping in hotels. We spent some time washing up in the library.
My parents were wonderful to me. I went to great schools. And then as I got older, I began longing for relationships and kind of found myself hanging out with the wrong group of people.
I was living in Maryland with my godfather. He had took me in after I had gone through foster care and so on, and they had went through foreclosure. And so when we lost our house,
I was staying from house to house, and I just got tired of it, and people kept putting me out.
I got arrested. When I got out of jail, my mother picked me up and she allowed me to spend one night and then told me the next day, I don't know where you're going to go, but until you begin making the right decisions, you're going to have to find somewhere to go.
And that's just a place that I never, ever, ever thought that I would be. And I didn't come from an abusive home. I didn't come from an abusive marriage. I was never on drugs.
There is no one face for homelessness. Homeless faces look like those of your neighbors and colleagues. At our centers, we have people that have degrees, jobs, and until recently own their own homes. In this economic situation, it's very difficult to make ends meet.
The best thing so far about being at Community Connections is that I get a lot of help.
We know that the fastest growing population of homeless people today in our country is that of women with children. And that's what we major in at Community Connections.
I lived in North Carolina, but I was working in Virginia. I was a waitress there. And I decided to move to Florida to become closer to my siblings. And I just kind of bit off more than I can chew.
I've been at Community Connections going on 10 months now. October will be a full year.
With the help of Community Connections, I was able to get a job almost immediately after moving in, and then was able to move into my own apartment also with their assistance.
Coming here has really given me a sense of hope. It has let me know that I still can be somebody, and that although I fell down, working with the staff, it's been terrific.
We want our clients to know that they are important. When people feel supported, they regain their confidence and find a sense of purpose.
Being at Community Connection taught me how to find myself all over again. When I was lost, when I had no confidence that there was any hope for me.
Community Connections is about giving a hand up, not a hand out, and that's really important.
The support system was in place. You didn't have to ask for any help. Whatever you needed, it was provided for you.
A group of people that believed in me when I felt like nobody else believed in me.
I felt safe in having my kids here at Community Connection, and I feel safe here too.
My life before coming to Community Connections was confusing, hard, frustrating.
I think what hurts me is the misconception about homeless people. It's not just the person that is on the street. It's not just the alcoholic, the person that has a mental illness. There are people that are teachers, that are bank tellers, that are waitresses, grocery store cashiers. We are working people.
Our transitional housing programs provide safe haven, a place to regain your footing, to learn, to seek gainful employment. We ensure that our families are going to be successful.
Where I'm now, I'm happy. I have my own house. I have a 5-bedroom house. I just had a daughter graduate from college, so I'm happy with the job that I have now. I'm working. I've been on my job for 10 years, and my kids are in school. They're doing well.
After I left Community Connections, I did go back to school, and in 2007 got a master's degree in social work again from Florida State University, and I'm actually graduating in April from the University of North Florida with a master's degree in health administration. I am a social work manager for Baptist Medical Center South, which is part of a large health system here in Jacksonville. I own my own home. I'm getting my 3rd degree. I have an amazing relationship with my family. I can honestly say I've never been in trouble again, which I'm very proud of.
When I first came into the program, I was a waitress, which I had been for years and years. I was ready to do something different, and now I'm working as an AmeriCorps Vista, which is a volunteer in service to America. And so I'm doing some nonprofit work right now, working with Emergency Services and Homeless Coalition. And so the very situation that I was in, the very person that we were, that I was at that time, a homeless person, I'm now serving.
Things are definitely looking up for me, as well as hopefully going back into business.
Where would I have gone if it wasn't a community connection? I really can't say.
I don't know where I would have gone. I really believe it was the God thing. I know that His hand was in it. I know that there was a plan for me to be here.
We cannot fulfill the needs of this community by ourselves. We count on our corporate partners, we count on our partnerships with other nonprofits with whom we work, and we count on you. The need is great, and we can do it together.
With your help, together, we can change the quality of our residents' lives every day and every way. We are making a difference. Community Connections is just that, a connection back home.
There is really no face to homelessness, and it can affect anyone.